Okay, cool. I'll be right back. Just wait for some people to come in. I'll be right back. 20 seconds. I'll be right back. You guys are in the sun, aren't you? Yes. Sorry about that. Ugh! It's always this time of day. We have on the East Coast the sunsets. I mean, you guys know when the sun sets, but it screws up because we're pointed. We have like the vertical windows. You know, the vertical windows. That's not even better. That's a little better. Anyway, how is everyone doing? This is my second stream of the day. I'm only doing it very quickly to say hi to everyone before I go on later on. And mainly, I want to fucking figure out, I want to try to draw in. I want to try to net. I want to try to draw in Dean Machine and Blackie Fitzpatrick, because if we all go on at the same, and Jujubot and also everyone else, I've said this, I've been saying this for like 6 to 8 months now. We all need to choose our time slots because we're all sharing this is 5 channels now sharing the same audience. Okay? So we shouldn't be competing with each other. There are enough hours in the week, and there are enough, and I'm not complaining. This is just a thought I've had, like I said, for 6 to 8 months. When Blackie's on, I want to be there. When Dean's on, I want to be there. When Juju's on, I want to be there. When I'm on, I want you guys to be here. When Harmony's on, I want you guys to be there. When Jam House is on, I want you guys to be there. You see what I'm saying? we can be really, really smart about this and turn it into something because we're taking over a big section of YouTube. And when I do a message like this, like fists vibrating strongly together, what I mean is we're like concrete. You know what I'm saying? So it'll take some time, but I think over the next 6 months, maybe a year, we should all get together and figure out one way or another how we can, I don't know, I think become one thing. And I'm not a globalist. I'm not a globalist. Everybody knows that. Hell, if I'm too weird, I would love to see the rest of you go together and then just have me as a guest. But as long as you guys got together, I'd be totally cool with it. I'm serious. No ego, don't care. Not even a little bit. So who do we have chatting? What's going on? It's a very, very, very short stream again. I just need a little bit of tobacco. I'm not going to smoke the whole thing. Olwen Young is back. Hello, Olwen. Crystal Keith, who I like to call my never met YouTube girlfriend, Crystal Keith. Okay, I wrote. Hold on, let me get Olwen first. At Crystal Keith, every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, please pop in again and say hi. Do it, yeah. Do it. That's the only way we're gonna win, man. Or lady, or I don't mean you, Olwen. I mean, folks. That's the only way we're gonna win. Crystal Keith. Okay, I wrote it down, and I will get there. I hate iPhone. I'm gonna start over. Crystal Keith. Okay, I wrote it down. I will get there. I love the dolls and the way he talks to them. Okay, I don't know what that means, but that's pretty cool. Or at least interesting. Owen Young says, JB Jupiter, you look fresh. Yes, I cut off all the hair off my head and all the hair off my face. So thank you very much. I feel fresh. I'm glad I look fresh too, but what's most important is I feel fresh. And I can tell you right now. I want to play bingo. Is there online bingo? What the fuck is that shit? You know what's hilarious about bingo is what's so oppositely hilarious about poker. You can be good at poker, and you could be good at bingo. The odds are the same, but chances are somebody's gonna win more at poker, in my opinion. Veterans of foreign wars, you could win a lot of money playing bingo. Did they allow that for real money? They did that in the town I grew up in, and they didn't, they only allowed chips. They didn't allow real money. I think it should have been real money, personally. Okay. Oh, numbers are going up. Alright, 4 watching. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I love Texas. I think if I was raised in Texas, I would be a completely different, like raised from birth, like born in Texas, raised in Texas. I think I would be a completely different person. I might not be as awake as I am right now in terms of learning about the New World Order because they're not doing it as hard on Texas as they are, although they are trying. They are trying. But they're not as hard in Texas as they are on the Northeast because they think we're like soft cattle. But what they're finding out is that we're not soft cattle. So maybe that's why I was born here. Maybe that's why I was born in Boston. You know, I've always thought that, and I've thought it for a long time. And now I think I've just confirmed it. But, again, this show is based on you guys' chat, so... Two watching, one like. I can't do a show for 2 people, folks. Let's give it another 5, and if we don't get more coming in, I'll just cut. Who cares? Hopefully somebody else is on. We got Grams, we got Jujubot, we got Blackie Fitzpatrick. We got tons of streams. Let's figure it out. Or you could stay here. Who cares? I just can't do a show for 2 people. That's fucking weird. Dean Machine asks, who's that on screen? It's JB. Without a beard and without hair. Yo, Dean, can you go live? Can you save me from this shit? Or do you want to bring some people into my stream? I don't care. Either way works. And actually, both ways don't work, too. Actually, come to fucking think of it, when I cut my hair this short, I kind of look like Dean Machine's son. Do you have any illegitimate children 12 years younger than you? It's okay, Dad. You don't have to admit to it overnight. Why don't you just do a live show? I think that'll fix everything. This is where the saying, come and take it, originated because we only cannon against Santa Anna and the Mexicans at the Alamo. You're right and wrong. I don't know why you randomly brought that up, Crystal Key, but you're right and you're wrong. You're talking about the Spanish-Mexican-American War, right? This is a yes or no question. Oh, the battle at the Alamo. Have you ever researched Ruby Ridge? The Branch Davidian cult? What they did to them was the same game plan they used as an experiment at the Alamo. The criminal elements and the crazy military folks that had guns, which everybody should have guns, by the way. Everybody should have guns. Everyone. I want 12... I'm serious. I'm serious. I'm not making a joke right now. I want 12-year-olds properly trained, because 12-year-olds are so adult right now. Hear me out. This is going to be a rant. I'm just telling you right now, a rant is starting. It's like the beginning of a tornado. You're seeing the dust start to swirl, and then soon you're going to see the cone come down, okay? So I'll do both intellectually speaking, but I've been watching a lot of videos lately about, and I've known about this for like, I'm 34. I've been researching this shit since, 7 years ago on Alex Jones. Talking about the sexualization of children and the militarization of young men. So it's like, if you're a little girl when you're fucking 6, and this is pedophile stuff, by the way. It's total pedo stuff. That's what they're doing. That's what Satan wants to do. That's what the, as the Bible says, the prince and the power, we fight not against physical things, but principalities and powers in the spirit of the air. That's what's going on here, man. So there's like two things going on, and there's one thing that's resisting it. So the two things majorly for me that are going on is all this fucking constant pedophilia, and it's worldwide now. 6-year-olds in fucking dresses. I hope you get out a pencil, write down a call for an uprising. Check out his channel. A call for an uprising. And the second faction is they're starting wars all over the place. And the third faction, that we actually won. Can you believe we actually won? And we can defeat these sickos. We can smash these sickos. Because we elected President Donald J. Trump to the White House. A businessman took over the country. And he's like, this shit's weird, fuck this shit. I'm canceling this, I'm canceling that. This is hidden, this is hidden, this is clandestine, this is hidden, this is hidden. You're being prosecuted, you're being replaced, you're being prosecuted, you're being replaced, you're being prosecuted, and you're being replaced. Goodbye, government. Oh my God, can we all just pray for the president? Can we please pray for the president? He's going to put the pedophiles in jail. He's going to stop, to the best of his ability through trade deals, all the bad with Iran and China, and also the European Union, which he's largely already done. I mean, who doesn't love this president? If you love this president, press 1. If you don't trust the president, press 2. Go. Do it. I need to see who you are naked, motherfuckers. And I say naked, I mean intellectually. Like your naked brain. Boom. Everyone's on the same page. And if I dropped, and I'll shut up and I'll let you guys talk, because this, again, even when it's small, even when it's a small stream that I do, it's still a chatter-driven stream. So let me just finish. Trump is going to arrest the pedos. He's going to arrest the Satanists. I hope he goes after the Vatican. That would be fucked up. That would be super fucked up. And then he can go after the Congress and the Senate. I don't know, I just think the next year of our lives is going to be very, very interesting. That being said, with everything I just threw out there, I just gave you guys red meat like you've never had. I don't know if you're meat eaters or, vegetarians or whatever. But, I just threw you guys steaks. And now I'll shut up, and you're on my stream, and you're live, and you're respected. So, go. Who has the balls to go first? Well, if Dean Machine didn't like steak, I'd be like, alright, I'm not going to watch this Soy Boys channel anymore. T-bone medium rare. I agree. When I do a T-bone, I actually like a T-bone well. You know why? And I guess it's not going to switch around. So we'll just stick with our little 3 until other shows come on. But I can disagree with, well, not disagree. Hold on a second. Hold on a second here. Well, of course, Dean Machine likes steak. I already went over that. Crystal Keith, T-bone medium rare. I like a T-bone medium well. Here's why. I like to finish because a T-bone is bone in. That's why it's a T-bone. So I like to actually render out some of the marrow. If you cook it medium, you have to pick out the marrow, typically. But if you do it a little bit over medium and then throw in some butter and then pick out the marrow and throw it in the butter and make it into a sauce, that's the way I like my T-bone. But I know my way around T-bone. I like it when a good vet can put it back on his feet. Shit. I just got fucked by my only 2 chatters. Dean Machine Sing. I like it where a good vet could bring it back to life. Okay, so we're obviously, I don't like rare meat. Maybe once a year, if somebody else pays for it and they're paying for dinner, I'll have a filet mignon and I'll order it rare. Like blood in the center. Like once a year. But frequently, no. No. And then I have to follow right up with Crystal. Baked potato or fries. That's the one that fucked me up. Oh, shit. I almost want to be a bitch and wait for someone else to answer first. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to copy anyone, but I'm going to have to agree with I think both of y'all. If I had to choose a baked potato or fries, I'm choosing a baked potato. Skin on. Sorry, I'm just trying to restart my power source right now. Again. Why not, right? Yeah, baked potato, skin on. Salt and pepper in the middle, maybe some butter, garlic, and parsley. Sour cream. Does anybody like sour cream? Certainly you guys don't make me go crazy. Sour cream is one of the best things ever invented in the history of food. Why won't my phone... This is so stupid. It's a brand new charger. Hey, Apple buddies, you're ruining my show, man. Yeah, it won't connect. Jesus Christ. Okay. Everything's plugged in. All the cords are good. Okay. Okay, that worked. Alright, folks, I don't want to keep quitting shows. I like talking to small groups like this. I think it's hilarious. Hold on. Vino from Childress, Texas is nearby 501 Winery. Thank you very much. Let me recommend the Muscadine wine, or perhaps Chardonnay. Oh wait, it's Dino for dinner. Need lots of lime. We need Tecate and lots of limes. Well, go get some. Or order some. Thank you, Muscadine. Beer's acceptable. Alright, folks, I don't know what's going to go on here. Not that I'm that important to you guys' lives at all. In fact, I shouldn't be. Most of us shouldn't be. But, this brand new iPhone, it doesn't charge. Sometimes it charges. Sometimes it charges like a champ. And sometimes it doesn't charge. And I can't deal with inconsistencies of this nature because I don't have the money to just throw money at it to fix it. Which I used to do. I used to just throw money at everything. It's like, oh, there's a problem. What does it cost? Back when I had money. It's like, oh, what does it cost? What, $350? Tell them I'll give them $250. $270? Good, yeah. Here. Open up the wallet, give him the fucking cash. It's like, bye. Fix the fucking pipe. Fix the fucking heat. Fix the fucking internet. It was always like that. But then when you're broke, it's like you're choosing between canned... No, I'm serious about this, by the way. I'm serious about this. You guys have been following me for like 2 years. So you've seen my life. It's actually like this. You go from that kind of mentality, which I think is a healthy mentality, because they should know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But then you get it, or at least I did. I got a little bit squirrely when it's like, they come back and it's like, we have to fix a neighbor's pipe. I'm like, oh, thank God it's not mine. Because I don't want to talk about finances or anything. And then you go from eating, ribeye steaks and all the stuff, and potatoes and all the stuff we were just talking about. You go from that to, ramen noodles, big bags of rice, chicken stock, and vegetables are cheap, so that's good. And I bought a bunch of ham the other day, because I can stretch ham like no one's ever fucking seen it. Like like giant ham steaks. I can stretch them, so that's good. And maybe there's a bone in the middle. You guys ever go through a poor period? Has anybody ever been through a poor period? It's not fun. And this is the first time in my life I've ever experienced it. It sucks ass. And now my phone still won't charge in the other room. Alright guys, I gotta end the stream. I gotta figure out to make my phone work. Because I have a lot of business. As I've been, ranting about all the stuff I've been ranting about, I have a lot of stuff to do today and tomorrow. So I need to figure out if I need to go hop in a fucking cab again and go to the Apple store down, 2 miles away and scream at them and say, why doesn't my phone work? And see what they say. But I have to shut the stream off because I have to engage in a bunch of cell phone experiments to make sure that my charger works at least partially. So can I just say goodbye and hello and goodbye to Crystal Keith and Dean Machine. And alright, cool. I pissed everyone else off, so it's only Crystal Keith and Dean Machine. So see you guys later on. Dean, are you going on? What time are you going on if you are? We're gonna talk about that later, Crystal. I can't do it now, but that's fucking horrible. As long as you're okay, that shit can be replaced. We'll talk about that later, Crystal Keith. And also, while my phone is hopefully charging, why don't you hit me up on Hangouts on just you and me and talk about that? Because that's terrible. That sounds like a really, really bad scenario. Alright, so I'm gonna cut. Yeah, find me in private, just you and me. Alright, peace. I'll see you guys. Alright, have a good one. Later, guys. Peace.